Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, you can download it from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is Hotspot. You are designing a Microsoft powered platform solution for the company. You have the following requirements. The first one is user is the human resource department must be able to create tasks. And the second one is user in the human resource department must be able to assign cases to other users. You create a table for cases and tasks. You need to recommend security settings to the company. What should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the answer area. The business requirement is users in the human resource department must be able to create tasks. And the solution for the options is Option 1. Assign only create rights to activities. Option B. Assign create and read rights to activities. Option C. Assign rights to the human resource case table. Option D. Assign organization level rights to the human resource case table. The second business requirement is user in the human resource department must be able to assign cases to other tasks. The options for the solution is option A. First, assign only create right to activities. Option second, assign create and reads rights to activities. Option third, assign user level assign rights to the human resource case table. And the option fourth, assign organizational level assign rights to the human resource case table. Now look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the business requirement, user in the human resource department must be able to create task is assign only create right to activities. And the correct answer for the business requirement, users in the human resource department must be able to assign cases to other users is assign organization level rights to the human resource case table. Our next question is a company has the list of contacts in the Microsoft Excel file. The company wants to load the contact information into the Microsoft Power Platform solution. You need to recommend a data loading solution. What should you recommend? The options are option A, use the Excel template feature. Option B, add the contacts to static worksheet. Option C, use the import from Excel feature. The correct answer is option A. Our next question is a company provides mobile diagnostic imaging service. You are designing a Power App solution to manage patient appointments and procedure. Patient records are stored within the company's cloud patient billing system. The patient ID must be the only information stored within the app. The patient name and date of birth must be visible to the technician to verify patient's identity. You need to recommend a solution to display the patient information. What should you recommend? The options are option A, virtual table, option B, business rule, option C, privacy preference, option D, data gateway, option E, custom data flow. The correct answer is option A. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, you can download it from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share, please. The question is hotspot. You need to ensure that the solution meets the data security and compliance requirement. What should you recommend? To answer, place the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the answer area. Here is the scenario. The first scenario is the work transfers to a new client company. The options for the relationship behavior are: option first, assign cascade all. Option second, assign cascade none. Option third, merge cascade all. Option fourth, roll up view cascade all. Now, the second scenario is the user deletes the worker's job placement history. The options for the relationship behavior are: the first one is delete cascade all. Second one is delete remove link. Third one is delete restrict. Now try to answer it. Now look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the scenario, the work transfers to the new client company, is assign cascade none. And the correct answer for the second scenario is the user deletes the worker job placement history, is delete restrict. Now moving towards the next question. You need to recommend technology for accessing historical job placement data. What should you recommend? The options are: option A, Power Virtual Agent chatbots. Option B, virtual tables. Option C, Power BI. Option D, Power Automate workflows. The correct answer is option B. Our next question is, you need to design tables for the solution. What should you recommend? To answer, place the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the hot area. This represents data type and technical solution. The first data type is job placement record. And the option for the technical solutions are: option first, custom table. Option second, activity table. Option third, virtual table. Now, the second data type is security clearance record. And the options for the technical solution are lookup n is to 1. Option second, choice. Option third, lookup n is to n. Now, try to look for the correct answer. The correct answers are: the correct answer for the data type job placement record is virtual table, and the correct answer for the data type security clearance record is lookup n is to 1. Moving towards the next question. Hotspot. You need to recommend solutions for the organization's technical challenges. What should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Now, the answer area represents requirement and solution. Please have a look. The first requirement is provide workers a self-service option for viewing personal and skill informations. The options are: option first, Power Automate. Option second, Q&A Maker. Option third, Azure Cognitive Service. The second requirement is authenticate workers who use the self-service option for updating skills information. The solutions are: solution first, Azure Active Directory B2B. Option second, Azure Active Directory B2C. Option third, Dynamics 365 Owner Team. Now the third requirement is plan routes for audit teams. The solution represents: the first option is Azure Traffic Routing. Second option is Address Input Component. And the third option is Dynamic 365 Field Service. Now look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the requirement provide workers a self-service option for viewing personal and skill information is Power Automate. The second requirement answer is Authenticate Power, who use the self-service option for updating skill information is Azure Active Directory B2B. And the solution for the third requirement, planned routes for audit teams, is Dynamic 365 Field Service. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, go to the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is drag drop. You are designing a business continuity strategy for the client who has a Microsoft Power Platform solution. The client works with critical data where any data loss creates a high risk. You need to recommend a document and retry processes for the stakeholders. Which 4 actions should you perform in sequence? To answer, move the appropriate actions from the list of the actions to the answer area and arrange them in correct order. Please have a look and try to answer. Now, look for the correct answer. The sequence for the correct answer is, the first one is application makes a service call to the data center. Second one is the application receives an expectation after attempting the service call. The third one is the application redirects call to an on-premise server. And the fourth one is if the second call is successful, the application continues normally. Our next question is, a large company experiences high staff turnover rates. As a result, the company must add or remove multiple system user accounts daily. You need to recommend a security concept which will facilitate complex security profiles to entities for the large group of users across the Power Apps and Dynamics 365 application. What should you recommend? The options are option A, hierarchy security, option B, field level security, option C, user access management, option D, trim privileges. The correct answer is option D. Our next question is hotspot. You are designing a Power Platform solution for the company that provides in-home appliance maintenance. When the customer schedules a service appointment, a dispatcher assigns one technician for the specific time and location. The solution must capture information about the technician assigned to each appointment and the list of tools that the technician must bring to the appointment. You need to recommend the data type for the captured information. Which data type should you use? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Now, have a look at the hot area. Our first requirement is capture information about the technician assigned to each service appointment. The options for the data type are choices, customer, lookup. Our second requirement is select the tools that the technician must bring to an appointment. The options for the data type are choices, customer, lookup and text. Now try to answer it. The correct answer for the requirement capture information about the technician assigned at each service appointment is choice. And the correct answer for the second requirement bring the tools that the technician must bring to an appointment is choices. Our next question is, You are designing a power platform solution. The company wants its development team to adopt the construction of repeatable components for its implementation team to reuse on different entities and forms. You need to recommend a technology that meet these requirements. Which technology would you recommend? The developers adopt to assist the implementation team. Now, the options are option A JavaScript, option B Power Apps Component Framework Control, option C Web Source, option D Canvas App. The correct answer is option B. Our next question is a company uses manual processes to track interaction with customers. The company wants to use Power Platform to improve productivity. The company has the following requirements. The first requirement is provide customer with the online portal where they can submit and review cases. The second one is ensure that customers can chat online with the customer service representative at any time. Route chats to customer service representatives based on skill and availability. You need to recommend a solution for the company. Which three components should you recommend? Each correct answer presents the part of the solution. The options are option A Dynamic 365 Virtual Agent Chatbots, option B Customer Service Self-Service Portal, option C Dynamics 365 Field Service, option D Business Process Flows, and option E Omnichannel for Customer Service. The correct answers are option B, D, and E. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, you can download it from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. Our question is, you need to resolve the issue reported during testing. What should you do? The options are option A, create an image data type within the inspection order table. Option B, create a relationship with the inspection order table to the originating inspection order. Option C, create a quick view for its inspection order. The correct answer is option A. Our next question is, you need to manage user access to the app. Which two connection type should you recommend? Each correct answer presents the part of the solution. The options are option A virtual table with a customer connector, option B Office 365 Outlook connector, option C Microsoft Dataverse connector, option D Office 365 Users connector. The correct answers are option C and D. Our next question is hotspot. You need to recommend the appropriate components to meet the inspection requirements. What should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the answer area. The requirement is prevent editing of finalized inspection order. The options for the solution are business role, security role, user permission. Our next requirement is prepare documentation for field inspection steps. The solution for the options are data flow, business rule, and form property. Now, try to answer the solution of the requirements. So, now look at the correct answer. The answer for the requirement prevent editing of finalized inspection orders is security role, and the answer for the next requirement prepare documentation for field inspection steps is data flow. Our next question is hotspots. You need to design a quality inspection order data model. What should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the requirement. Obtain the serial number and the other machine attributes for use in the inspection order. The actions to be taken are: use a virtual table, import to a custom table, create a lookup to Dynamics 365 field service. Our next requirement is configure the relationship between the inspection orders and the inspection ratings. The options for the action are: create a one-to-many relationship and set the behavior to parental. Second, create a many-to-many relationship and set the behavior to parental. Third, create one-to-many relationship and set the behavior to cascade none. And fourth, create a many-to-many relationship and set the behavior to cascade none. Now, try to answer for the given requirement. Our answer should be, please have a look. The answer for the requirement: obtain the serial number and other machine attributes for use in the inspection order is create a lookup to Dynamics 365 field service. And the answer for the second requirement, configure the relationship between inspection order and inspection ratings is create one-to-many relationships and set the behavior pattern to parental. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, you can download it from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, a company sells antique books. The company stores data about books locations in an existing system by using the following database field: room and shelf. The company must import the data from the existing system into a Power Platform solution. Each existing data into must be modified to match the design of the new solution. You need to recommend a solution to combine the room and shelf fields into a single column during the import process. Which tool should you recommend? The options are: option A, Power Platform Data Flows; option B, Data Import Wizard; option C, Import from CSV; option D, Microsoft Excel Online. The correct answer is option B. Our next question is, a company has a Power Platform environment that connects to a third-party marketing application. The company reports that the data in the Power Platform leak table does not match data from the marketing application. Issues include: the owner data in the read table and the third-party application do not match. The topic column has more information than the related records from the marketing application. There are differences in how telephone numbers are formatted. You need to determine which processes are causing the issues. Which three processes may be causing differences observed? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. The options are: option A, data flow; option B, business rule; option C, classic workflow; option D, Power Automate Cloud Flow; option E, duplicate detection rule. The correct answers are option A, B and C. Our next question is, you are designing a model-driven app that allows a company to manage sales opportunities. The company has a complex security model that includes the following requirements. The Vice President of Sales must be able to see opportunities for sales manager and sales representatives. Sales manager must be able to see opportunities for all sales representatives. Sales representatives must only see opportunities that they own. You need to recommend security tools for controlling user access. Which tool should you recommend? Each correct answer presents the part of the solution. The options are option A, account hierarchy, option B, field security profile, option C, position hierarchy, option D, security roles. The correct answers are option C and D. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, you can download it from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, you need to recommend an authentic solution for the planned implementation of Dynamics 365. What should you include in the recommendations? The options are option A, use synchronized identities, option B, use the Office 365 tenant for Dynamics 365 customer service, option C, create a new tenant for Dynamics 365 customer service. Option D, use federated identities. The correct answer is option A. Our next question is, a company has Microsoft Power Platform solution that integrates with the third-party system. The client reports that unexpected updates are being made to the accounts table. You need to determine the root cause of the issue. In which three locations should you investigate? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. The options are option A, audit summary view, option B, solution history, option C, SDK message processing steps, option D, plug in trace log, option E, system job run history. The correct answers are option A, B and D. Our next question is hotspot. You designed a Power Platform solution for a customer. The solution uses Microsoft Dataverse as the data store. You are managing the go live processes of the solution. The customer reports the following. Performance issues from load time is much slower than it was during testing. Overall system performance has been significantly slower than it was during testing. You need to recommend how the troubleshoot system performance. Which action should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the performance. Performance issue. Slow from load times. The action to be taken is, first one is review workflows associated with the form events. Second one is review quick front properties for the fields on the form. And the third one is review the fields that are on the form. Now, the second performance issue is overall slow system performance. The action to be taken is change all security roles from global lead permissions to business unit permissions. The second one is review one to many relationships to verify whether cascade settings are necessary. And the third one is change security roles from global read access to business unit to provide better performance. Now, look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the performance issue slow from load times is review the fields that are on the form. And the correct answer for the performance issue overall slow system performance is review one to many relationships to verify whether cascade settings are necessary. Our next question is, you are Power App Architect for a company. The IT administrator designs a power app that is ready to be tested. The company uses applications lifecycle management (ALM). Each version and solution component must be tracked as it is tested. You need to recommend a strategy to deploy solutions for the user acceptance testing environment. What should you recommend? The options are: option A, use package deployer and deploy a managed solution. Option B, use package deployer and deploy an unmanaged solution. Option C, use solution packager and deploy a managed solution. And option D, use solution packager and deploy an unmanaged solution. The correct answer is option D. Our next question is: you are evaluating a solution design for the model driven app that will have a large number of complex forms. Many of the forms takes up to 10 seconds to load. You need to recommend solutions to speed up loading times for the forms. Which two solutions should you recommend? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. The options are: option A, consolidate and reduce scripts. Option B, use synchronous JavaScript request. Option C, move script from into onload event. Option D, remove unnecessary fields. The correct answers are option A and D. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, go to the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. Our question is: hotspot. You need to recommend a collaboration tool for each group. Which tool should you use? To answer, select the appropriate tool in the answer area. Please have a look at the answer area. Here there are group and the tool. For the group maintenance supervisors, the tool are Microsoft Teams, Notes, Power Apps Portal and Post. And for the group aircraft maintenance vendor, the tools are Dynamic 365 Workspace, Notes, Power Apps Portal and Posts. The answer should be, please have a look. For the maintenance supervisor group, the tool is Microsoft Teams, and for the aircraft maintenance vendors, the tool is Microsoft 365 Workspace. Moving towards the next question. The question is: you need to recommend a feature that erases agent workloads and resolves reputed issues. What should you recommend? The options are: option A, Dynamic 365 Customer Service Default Functionality. Option B, Microsoft App Source. Option C, Microsoft Store. The correct answer should be answer A. Our next question is: you need to recommend a solution for creating the initial inspection checklist. What should you recommend? The options are: option A, Power Apps Maker Portal. Option B, Dataverse for Teams. Option C, Power App Studio. Option D, Data Migration Utility. The correct answer is option B. Our next question is: hotspot. You need to recommend components to meet the re-inspection requirements. Which component should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the answer area. The requirements are: initiate the creation of re-inspection orders. The components are data flow, business role, Power Automate flow. And the second requirement is: automatically set overall inspection ratings based on the checklist ratings. Your answer should be, for the components are: from events, business rule, custom action, roll up data type. Please try to answer. Now, the correct answer are: for the requirement, initiate the creation of reinspection order. The component is power automate flow. And for the requirement, automate set overall inspection ratings based on the checklist ratings. The component is business rule. Moving towards the next question, a company wants to add an interactive checklist to a Power Platform solution to ensure that salespeople are following the same steps when qualifying leads. You need to recommend a solution that will incorporate this checklist. What should you recommend? The options are: option A, Microsoft Customer Voice; option B, Business Process Modular Task Guide; option C, Dashboards; option D, Business Process Flow. The correct answer is option D. Our next question is: you are designing tables and columns for a Power Platform solution. The solution will contain an interactive experience dashboard. You need to ensure that the columns you create can be used as global filters for the dashboard. Which two data types can you use? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. The options are: option A, multi-line text; option B, choice; option C, text; option D, yes or no; option E, lookup. The correct answers are option B and D. Our next question is hotspot. A company is creating a Power Platform solution to manage employees. The company has a following requirements. The first requirement is: allow only the human resource manager to change the employee's employment status when an employee is dismissed. And the second one is: allow only approved devices types to access the solution and company data. You need to recommend a solution that meets the requirement. What should you recommend? To answer, please select the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the hot area. The requirements is: allow only the human resource manager to change the employee's employment status when the employee is dismissed. The options for the configuration are: team access, privacy preference, field security profile, hierarchy security profile. Our second requirement is: allow only approved devices types to access the solution and company data. The configuration for this is: endpoint security, compliancy policy, conditional access, mobile threat integration. Now, look for the answers. The correct answer for the requirement: allow only human resource manager to change employment status when an employee dismissed is field security profile. And the correct answer for the requirement: allow only approved devices to access the solution and company data. The configuration is compliancy policy. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, you can download it from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is: you are designing a Power Platform solution. The company wants its development team to create an interactive slider visualization and indicate a filter timeframe data that can be used across all of its apps that can be styled and manipulated by using code. You need to recommend a technology that meets these requirements. Which technology would you recommend the developers adopt to assist the implementation team? The options are: option A, Web Resource; option B, Power Apps Component Framework Control; Option C, JavaScript. Option D, Canvas app. The correct answer is option B. Our next question is drag drop. A new customer asks you to design the solution for the Power Apps app that uses Microsoft Dataverse. The customer wants to keep the service process simple and save the both licensing and development time. You need to recommend the solution for the customer. What should you recommend? To answer, drag the appropriate setting to the correct drop targets. Each source may be used once, more than once, or not at all. You may need to drag the split bar between panes or scroll to view content. Select and place. Please have a look at the answer area. Try to answer for the scenario and the solution. Now, look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the scenario, show the app in Microsoft Outlook, is model-driven app. Second scenario is use universal resource scheduling. The solution is Dynamic 365 customer service. The third scenario is take notes in the mobile phone and record GPS coordinates automatically. The solution is Canvas app. Our next question is drag drop. You are reviewing a list of business requirements submitted by a plumbing company. The company has the following requirements: send articles to technicians and allow technicians to help customers to resolve issue, track work progress and inspection at customer sites, schedule technicians for service appointments. You need to recommend solution that meets the customer requirements. What should you recommend? To answer, drag the appropriate solutions to the correct business requirement. Each solution may be used once, more than once, or not at all. You may need to drag the split bar between the panes or scroll to view content. Please have a look at the answer area and the solution. Try to find the correct solution for the business requirement. Now, the correct answer are: the correct answer for the business requirement, send articles to technician and allow technician to help customer to resolve issue, is Dynamic 365 customer insights. Our second business requirement has track work progress and inspections at customer sites. The solution is Dynamic 365 field service. And our third business requirement, scheduled technicians for service appointment, has the solution of Dynamic 365 field service. Our next question is hotspot. A company reports the following issues with an existing data management system. User cannot search for specific records by using a user-friendly ID or record identifier. Users occasionally enter data into fields that is not required. The record form displays all fields. Many of the fields are not used. You need to ensure the Power Platform solution will ensure the data quality can be properly maintained. Which component should you use? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Now, look for the hot area. Our requirement is ensure the users can search for specific records by using a unique identifier. The options for the solution are business rule, auto number column, business process flow, duplicate detection rule. Our second requirement is you must prevent entry into columns that they do not require entry. The options for the solution are business rule, real-time workflow, business process flow, and duplicate detection flow. Now, look for the answer area. The correct answer for the requirement, ensure that users can search for specific records by using a unique identifier, is auto number column. And the solution for the requirement, you must prevent data entry into columns that do not require entry, is business flow. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Architect Solution PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, you can download it from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. Our question is hotspot. You need to recommend solutions to meet the integration requirements. What should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the answer area. Hot area. Our requirement is view, assign and resolve inspection bottlenecks. The options for the solution are booking rules, scheduled board, pro-efficiency models. Our second requirement is automatically input measurement readings from inspection gauges. The options for the solution are custom connector, Azure IoT Hub connector, Azure IoT Central connector, Microsoft Dataverse connector. Now, the answer are the answer for the requirement, view, design and resolve inspection bottleneck is schedule board. And the answer for the requirement, automatically input measurement readings from inspection gauges is Azure IoT Hub connector. Our next question is hotspot. You need to recommend a solution to meet user interface requirement. What should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the requirement. Visual representation of gauge readings with minimum and maximum tolerances. The options for the solution are create and embed a Power BI radial gauge, create and embed a custom visualization component, create and embed a standard Power Apps donut chart. Our second requirement is add visibility to manufacturing inspection records for on-site technicians. The options for the solutions are configure mobile offline synchronization, add an inspection order to the work order form, modify the site map for Dynamics 365 field service. Now try to answer it. Now look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the requirement, visual representation of gauge readings with minimum and maximum tolerances are create and embed a Power BI radial gauge. And the answer for the requirement, add visibility to the manufacturing inspection records for on-site technician is add an inspection order to the work order form. Our next question is hotspot. You need to recommend tools for agents and management. Which tool should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate option in the answer area. Hot area. Please have a look at the user type and the tool. Our user type is agent and the option for the tool are Power BI, Dashboard, Microsoft Power Automate, Microsoft Power Apps. Our next user type is management and the option for the tool are Power BI, Microsoft Power Apps, Microsoft Apps Source, Microsoft Power Automate. Now try to answer it. Look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the user type agent is the tool dashboard. And the correct answer for the user type management is the tool Power BI. Our next question is, you need to provide the IT team and managers with a mobile solution. How many apps should you recommend? The options are option A, one app for each job role, option B, one app for each user, option C, one app for all employees of the team, option D, one app for each team of employees. The correct answer is option A. Our next question is, you need to create an agent security role. Which three actions should you recommend? Each correct answer presents the part of the solution. The options are: option A, add security to the seat entity and assign users to the agent role. Option B, add security to the core records and assign users to the customer service representative role. Option C, copy the Microsoft Dataverse basic user role. Option D, rename the customer service representative role to agents. Option E, copy the customer service representative role. Option F, name the new role agents. The correct answers are option B, E and F. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, you can download it from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, a company is implementing Dynamic 365 sales. The company has turned off out-of-the-box quote calculations in order to implement its own custom calculations. When users update a line item on the quote, they expect to see an updated total for the quote in real time. Users are reporting inconsistent behavior, with some aggressions taking up to 2 hours. You review the system design and notice many asynchronous workflow. You need to recommend a solution to enable the calculation in real time. Which two options should you recommend? Each answer presents a complete solution. The options are: option A, consolidate asynchronous workflow into a single real-time workflow. Option B, consolidate multiple asynchronous workflows into a single asynchronous workflow. Option C, implement a business process flow to replace the existing workflows. Option D, convert the asynchronous workflow to a synchronous plugin. The correct answers are option A and B. Our next question is, you are designing a database table for your client. You have the following requirements. Maintain the comprehensive list of colors and their corresponding RGB values and hexadecimal values. Prevent the addition of duplicate colors based on the hexadecimal value of that color. You need to recommend a design for the table. Which two actions should the client perform after the table is created? Each correct answer presents the part of the solution. The options are: option A, mark the hex value column as business required. Option B, configure and schedule a recurring bulk record deletion job. Option C, create alternate keys for the table. Option D, mark the RGB value column as business required. The correct answers are option B and C. Our next question is hotspot. You are designing a security model for a power platform solution. The security model must meet the following requirements. The first requirement is restrict sharing of data between Power Automate connectors. And the second requirement is ensure that environment administrators only see users who require access in the enabled user list. You need to recommend security features for the solution. What should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the requirement and the feature. Our requirement is restrict sharing of data between Power Automate connectors. And the options for the feature are security group, Data loss prevention policy. Our second requirement is ensure that the environment administrator only see users who require access in the enabled user list. The options for the feature are security group and data loss prevention policy. Now try to answer it. The answer for the requirement restricting sharing of data between Power Automate connector is data loss prevention policy. And the answer for the requirement ensure that environment administrator only see users who require access in the enabled user list is security groups. Our next question is, you are designing the data model for a school. The school wants to track students' enrollment in courses. The system must meet the following requirements. Track the courses in which each student is enrolled. Track the students that are enrolled in each courses. Track dates with each student enrolled in each course and the person who approved the enrollment. Allow users to create a report that details which students are enrolled in which courses. You need to recommend a data model that will fit the school requirements. Which logical model should you recommend? Please have a look at the options in which the various logical models are given. Now try to answer. The correct answer is option A. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, go to the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. Our question is, you are designing a Power Platform solution for a company. Users must granted access only to data that is relevant to them. You need to recommend actions to meet the requirements. Which two recommendations should you make? Each correct answer presents the part of the solution. The options are option A, add column security profiles to applicable teams. Option B, define and configure security roles. Option C, create teams and assign security rules and users to the teams. Option D, create business units and assign security roles to the business units. The correct answers are options B and D. Our next question is hotspot. An organization is optimizing its Microsoft Power Platform solution architecture. It optimizes needs to address the following. The first one is label names for option sets and multi-select option sets should be added as separate fields for reporting. Users complain that when a case is assigned to another, all the activities are also assigned. Some Powers BI reports based on Microsoft Dataverse data need near a real-time updating. You need to recommend a design solution to meet these requirements. What should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Now, look for the hot area. The requirements is users report that when a case is assigned to another user, all the activities are also assigned. The design should be for each activity entity relationship, set cascading rules to configure cascading assigned to cascade none. Second one is do not implement but train users on the best practices for assigning cases. Third one is create a 1:n relationship between user entity table and the activities table. Our second requirement is some Power BI reports based on Microsoft Dataverse data require near real-time updates. The design for it is first one is create Power BI reports using the Microsoft Dataverse connector. Second one is implement the data export service, create Power BI reports that point on Microsoft Azure SQL databases. And the third one is create Power BI data flows based on the Microsoft Dataverse connector, point to the Power BI report to the data flows. Now, look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the requirement user reports that when a case is assigned to another user, all the activity is assigned. The design for it is for each activity entity relationship, set cascading rules to configurable cascading and assign a cascade none. And the answer for the second requirement, some Power BI reports based on Microsoft Dataverse data require near real-time updates. The design for it is create Power BI reports using the Microsoft Dataverse connector. Our next question is you are designing a Microsoft Power Platform solution for a company that has multiple Microsoft Dataverse environment. You need to prevent specific users from accessing specific environment. What should you do? The options are option A, remove all security roles from the users to the specific environment. Option B, remove the user from the business unit. Option C, remove the user from all security groups. Option D, remove the user from all teams. The correct answer is option A. Our next question is you are designing a Microsoft Power Platform solution for an automobile part manufacturer. You create the following table. Please have a look at the table and the comments. You need to recommend a relationship behavior. Which relationship behavior should you recommend? The options are option A, referential, restrict delete, option B, custom, option C, parental, option D, referential, remove link. The correct answer is option A. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, you can download it from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. Our question is a company uses third-party cloud-based app to make real-time business decision. The app has a RESTful API. You must design a Microsoft Power Platform solution that interacts with the third-party app. Changes made in the Microsoft Power Platform solution must be reflected in the cloud app. You need to recommend technologies to integrate the Microsoft Power Platform solution with the cloud app. Which two technologies should you recommend? Each correct answer presents the part of the solution. The options are option A, scheduled power automate cloud flow with the custom connector to the cloud app. Option B, Power Virtual Agents. Option C, Custom plug-on registered with Microsoft Dataverse. Option D, Model-driven app. The correct answers are option A and C. Our next question is, you need to investigate the Canvas app functionality issues. Which two tools can you use? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. The options are option A, App Checker, option B, Error Functions, option C, Solution Checker, option D, Power Platform Admin Center. The correct answers are option A and C. The next question is, you need to recommend a method for transferring machine information to Dynamic 365 field service. What should you recommend? The options are option A, Microsoft Dataverse Connector, option B, Dual Write, option C, Lifecycle Services. The correct answer is option A. Our next question is, you need to recommend a solution to collect the information required to meet reporting requirements. What should you recommend? The options are option A, business process flow, option B, business rule, option C, business event, option D, business process modeler. The correct answer is option B. Our next question is hotspot. You need to recommend solutions to meet the inspection requirements. What should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the answer area. The requirement is view, assign and resolve inspection bottlenecks. The options for the solution are, first one is booking rules, second one is schedule board, third one is proficiency models. The second requirement is automatically input measurement readings from inspection gauge. The solutions for the options is option 1 custom connector, option B Azure IoT Hub connector, option C Azure IoT Central connector, option D Microsoft Dataverse connector. Now look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the solution view, assign and resolve inspection bottleneck is schedule board, and the correct answer for the second requirement automatically input measurement readings from inspection gauges is Azure IoT Central Connector. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, go to the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is hotspot. The company plans to deploy multiple software dataverse environments. You are supporting the go live processes. The company restores the following access issue. The first issue is users can access account records but cannot read a column in the table. Issue second is a licensed user receives an insufficient permissions error when opening leads. And the third issue is a licensed user does not appear in the list of users available for security assignments. You need to resolve the issue. What should you do? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the answer area. Now, the first issue is user can access account records but cannot read a column in the table. The options for the actions is security role, security group, field security profile. The second issue is a licensed user receives an insufficient permission error when opening leads. The actions options are security role, security group and field security profile. And the third issue is a licensed user does not appear in the list of user available for security assignment. And the options for the actions are security role, security group, field security profile. Now, look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the issue users can access accounts records but cannot lead to the column in the table is field security profile. The correct answer for the second issue, a licensed user received an insufficient permission error when opening leads is security group, and the correct answer for the third issue, a licensed user does not appear in the list of users available for security assignment, is security rule. Our next question is, a company has a model driven app. The app has forms with both business rules and JavaScript added to handle the basic logic on the form. The form contains logic that is enforced by using business rule. The company wants to apply the business rule to all forms in the app. You need to recommend a simplified form setup so that the form can be maintained moving forward. What should you recommend? The options are: option A, manage the business logic with Power Apps Component Framework PCF control. The option B is evaluate whether complex part of the logic can be solved by using Power Apps Component Framework PCF control. Use business rules for the maintaining functionality. The third option is remove the business rules and use only JavaScript. Option D is update logic to ensure business rules are optimized. Use JavaScript for the remaining functionality. The correct answer is option A. Our next question is, a local bank uses Microsoft Power Platform apps to ensure customer data. The bank IT director discovers that all employees can see the social security numbers of their customers. The IT team does not understand how field level security works and need to help with the design. You need to recommend a solution to the bank that meets the following requirements. The first requirement is the system must restrict access to customer social security numbers to the Vice President of Finance only. The Vice President must be able to read and update customer social security numbers. Which two actions should you recommend? Each correct answer presents the part of the solution. The options are: option A, set the values to the read permissions and for the update permission for social security number to yes. Option B, enable field level security for the member table. Option C, create a field level security profile. Option D, enable field level security for the social security number column. The correct answers are option C and D. Our next question is drag drop. You are designing a data loss policies for the Microsoft platform implementation. You have the following requirements. Solutions that use the HTTP connector must not include any other connectors. Prevent the use of Microsoft Forms connector. Allow the use of Azure DevOps connector. You need to determine in which data policy group to add each connector. To which data policy group should you assign the connector? To answer, drag the appropriate setting to the correct drops target. Each source must be used once, more than once, or not at all. You may need to drag the split bar between the panes or scroll to view content. Now please have a look at the answer area and try to answer it. Now look for the answers. Here are the correct answer. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, you can download it from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is hotspot. You need to recommend methods to resolve the organization's issues. What should you recommend? To answer, select the appropriate options in the answer area. Please have a look at the hot area. The first issue is users cannot see Power BI reports. The options for the resolution method are: option first, add users to Microsoft 365. Option second, assign Power BI licenses to users. Option third, configure an on-premise data gateway. The second issue is historical data does not appear in reports. The resolution method is configure Azure Data Lake, which is option first. The second option is configure a custom connector. And the third option is configure an on-premise data gateway. Now look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the issue users cannot see Power BI report is add users to Microsoft 365. The correct answer for the second issue historical data does not appear in the reports is configure an on-premise data gateway. Our next question is drag drop. You need to recommend methods for assigning security to each group of users. What should you recommend? To answer, drag the appropriate methods to the correct group of users. Each method may be used once, more than once, or not at all. You may need to drag the split bar between the panes or scroll to view content. Select and place. Please have a look and now try to answer it. Now look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the group of users full-time employees, the method is Power Platform Local Business Owner Team. Second group of user is automation and the correct method is Azure Active Directory Security Group Team. The third group of users are Corporate Governance Auditing Team and the correct method is Azure Active Directory B2B Guest Access. Our next question, you need to recommend the type of field type or use for configuring meal selections during reservation. Which field type should you recommend? The options are option A, global option set, option B, lookup, option C, option set, option D, two options. The correct answer is option C. Our next question is drag drop. You need to recommend a solution for integrating luggage information. What should you recommend? To answer, drag the appropriate types to the correct tables. Each type may be used once, more than once, or not at all. You may need to drag the split bar between the panes or scroll to view content. Now, please have a look at the answer area. Now, look for the correct answer. The correct answer for the table luggage, the type is custom activity table, and the correct answer for the second table passenger, the type is custom table. Our next question is, a company uses two separate unlinked apps to manage sales leads, a Power Apps app and a third party application. The client has the following requirements. The first requirement is manage all leads by using Power Apps app. The second one is create a lead in the Power Apps app when the user creates a lead in the third party application. Update the Power Apps app when user updates a lead in the third party application. Connect to the third-party application by using an API. You need to recommend strategies to integrate the Power Apps app and the third-party application. Which three options can you use to achieve the goal? Each correct answer presents the part of the solution. The options are option A, dual write, option B, custom connector, option C, data flow, option D, Power Automate Cloud Flow, option E, Dataverse connector. The correct answers are options A, D, and E. If you find our content helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. To find the complete list of question and answers, you can go to the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, you are a Power Platform consultant for an internet support company. The company lacks a budget to buy third-party ISVs or ads-on. The company requires a new system that achieves the following. The first one is, all support issues must come in by email, need to be logged and assigned to the support groups. Accounts must synchronize with the parent company Oracle database. And the second one is, reports must be sent to the executives on weekly basis. No custom code will be used in the system. You need to recommend the components that should be configured. Which two components should you recommend? Each correct answer presents the part of the solution. The options are option A, Power Virtual Agents, option B, Microsoft Dataverse, option C, Server-Side Synchronization, option D, Microsoft Customer Voice. The correct answers are option B and D. Our next question is drag drop. You are performing a requirements analysis for the customer. The customer provides the following requirements. Power Platform storage capacity must remain under 100%. Customer service representatives must be sent an email when they are assigned a case. Help desk technicians must be shown an error message when they try to delete a task now. The plugin pass rate must regain over 99% of the production environment. You need to determine if the requirements are functional or non-functional. Which requirement type should you use? To answer, drag the appropriate requirement types to the correct requirements. Each requirements type must be used once, more than once, or not at all. You may need to drag the split bar between the panes or scroll to view content. Please have a look at the answer area. Please try to answer it. Now look for the correct answers. Our next question is, a company has a website that contains a form named Contact Us. Data from the completed forms is saved to the shared document. An office administrator periodically reviews the document. The office administrator sends new submissions to another employee who creates contacts or updates existing contacts. You need to recommend a solution to automate the process. What should you recommend? The options are option A, Excel Online Connector, option B, Dynamics 365 Customer Insight, option C, Dynamics 365 Customer Service, option D, Dynamics 365 Marketing. The correct answer is option B. Our next question is hotspot. You need to design a Power Platform solution that meets the following requirements. First one is capture data from the row during deletion to be used in an automated process. And the second one is use AI to process forms and automate data entry from proper based forms, which requirement can be met using out-of-the-box Power Platform components. Instruction: for each of the following statements, select yes if the statement is true, otherwise select no. Hot area. Please try to answer it. Capture data from the row during deletion to be used in an automated process. Option A yes, option B no. Use AI to process forms and automate data entry from power-based forms. Option A yes, option B no. Now look for the correct answer. The correct answer for capture data from row during deletion to be used in an automated process is yes, and the answer for the use AI to process forms and automate data entry from paper-based forms is yes. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.